If you need any My Team grinds in any mode, hit up my boy Witty for safe, reliable, and the cheapest grinding services around. Hit him up on Twitter. You won't be disappointed. Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be going through and building the best team possible for less than 1 million MT here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. And I've got to say, this is a truly elite team. The auction house has officially crashed enough to the fact that you can build a high-level, capable online team for less than 1 million MT now. And I'm saying like Showdown, Tier 1, good enough to compete type team. This is a great squad and a very, very great starting point for anybody's team here in my team. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. This is the type of team that you could make right now if you were fully no money spent during the All-Star Festival and used your event cards to make MT with the badge packs and the shoe takeover packs. You would have over 1 million MT right now that you could use to build the squad. Starting off with Galaxy Opal Cade Cunningham, who's about 150,000 MT. He's 6'6" with a 7-foot wingspan. He's a great shooter with good speed, good shooting, solid finisher as well, half posterizer and 85 driving dunk, and not at all a liability defensively either. He is big, versatile, skilled, jumper's really nice, tray escape, good dribble style. 6'6" with a 7-foot wingspan, looks taller than 6'6", so he's one of your best options to counter cards like Magic Johnson as well. I think he is absolutely pretty much as competitive level of a point guard as it gets. Really great card at the starting point guard position for that price point. Now, the shooting guard position is the most expensive card in the team, and for good reason. Dr. J is now only about 220,000 MT in my team. This team, by the way, comes in at about 935K. So if a card like Dr. J or Cade or the next guy, who are all bids, are a little bit more expensive than the price that I have listed here for whenever you're getting them, you still have plenty of wiggle room in that extra 65,000 MT to work with to build this squad. Dr. J though, he's just, I mean, he's still my backup shooting guard. Oh no, I'm sorry, he's still my starting shooting guard. I'm still starting him over Brandon Roy, actually. He is, in my opinion, after Vince Carter, the best shooting guard in the game. His pink diamond plays exactly the same as his opal. His jumper's top tier, his fade is top tier, his defense is top tier, his slashing is top tier, and his movement is top tier. Honestly, everything he does is top tier. Even as a base Dr. J, he's still half posterizer, good shooting badges, great playmaker with half handles and half on ball minutes, 93 strength, 96 speed. Like, the card is a beast, and I would absolutely pay 220K for him every day of the week. He should really be on everybody's squad. Starting small forward is going to be Michael Beasley, continuing with that offensive theme. Michael Beasley is 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, 92 speed, 94 three ball, 95 driving dunk, an 82 interior, 88 perimeter, 88 steal, 80 block. He's not a god tier defender, but he is a great offensive card. One of the fastest jumpers, if not the fastest jumper in my team, with the Cam Thomas base, Colin Sexton up around quick. Jalen Green dribble style is good. Devin Booker escape is not, but Darius Garland dribble behind the back is. So he is really, really good all the way around. He is an elite rim runner with great size, a top tier jump shot, high level movement, one of the best offensive cards in my team, period. Really, really good card. Power forward position. I'm going to say Jaren Jackson Jr., specifically his diamond. He provides what you need in this lineup, which is some size and defense. 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan and a player build that looks taller than 6'10". He is, even as a diamond, still one of those guys who can guard Giannis, Wilt, Kareem, anybody physically at the power forward position. He's got 92 interior, 97 block, 85 perimeter, 87 speed, defensively very solid. He's just really well-rounded. Even still to this day, he's also very affordable, only about 20K. And if you're willing to pay 30 or 40, there's a good chance you can get one with some extra Hall of Fame badges as well. There are definitely a lot of them out there that are lurking around for probably under a buyout still that have a lot of good Hall of Fame badges. So Jaren is a really good card. He fills a very important need on a team like this as well, as a big power forward who's a solid, versatile rebounder and defender. A guy who can, again, compete at the highest level still, especially when he's badged. He's super complete and super good. And he's only about 20K, which, again, I think is a steal of a deal. At the center position, we do have Vlade Divac, 7'1", what am I saying? 7'5" wingspan, 85 speed, 93 ball, 90 standing and 85 driving dunk. He's big, he's versatile, he's got good speed, his badges are well-rounded, he's a good defender, he's a high-level rebounder. He's just a very complete center with a lot of size, can compete as well as pretty much anybody's going to be able to against a guy like Wemby, and he's got the speed to still move with faster, smaller centers. And I like his jump shot a lot. He's got half dimer, which is nice, helps him out as a playmaker. That Chauncey Billups space really isn't bad when you have a good upper attached to it, especially when it's on very quick. And to top it all off, he's got Steph Curry escape, which means he can put the ball on the floor way more than your average center can, and can occasionally go get himself a bucket as well, which is super duper nice. A very high level card, only about 80,000 MT for Vlade Divac. I don't think I mentioned the price of Michael Beasley. He's right about 200K, and that puts this whole starting lineup at about 570,000 MT, leaving you with a lot of flexibility to work on the bench. Zach LaVine is the backup point guard on this team. Needs some scoring off the bench because we got some wing and defender type guys coming up next. 6'5" with a 6'8" wingspan, 95 speed, 92 3 ball, 99 driving dunk. Defensively, not a liability. This Pink Diamond LaVine card is still very usable. His release is smooth. He's not horrific defensively. He's got pretty good size. He's an elite level slasher and an elite level shooter. He is just one of those cards where you might not think of him as a top tier option, but I'm telling y'all right now, he is absolutely a top tier card in my team. Big fan of what this LaVine card is capable of, and I think he's a great option to have as a backup point guard for only about 30,000 MT. Backup shooting guard position, like I said, big wing defenders. Bilal Coulibaly, who can guard pretty much anybody. 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan at the shooting guard position. He's a high agility, high vert, decent strength, or decent speed. Defensively, really versatile and high level. Great badges. 90 driving dunk, 91 3 ball, offset shot specialist, and even has a pretty good escape. Jalen Brunson escape, pro dribble style. Like, it's not the worst in terms of SIGs. He is just the most complete and probably elite Pink Diamond in the entire game, besides Michael Beasley, Dr. J, a couple other guys. Like, out of the super budget cards, he is the best value of any of them, going for literally less than 10,000 MT right now. Just an unbelievable steal of a card at 6'8", gives you so much versatility. I would have no issues whatsoever running this card in Showdown. He's very good and very complete. Easy choice there for the backup shooting guard position. Backup small forward, I'm going to continue to use him. Elton Brand, if you didn't get this card, it is your own fault. He was available from a locker code for a week straight for free. All you had to do is type the locker code in. If you didn't get him, that's on you, not on me. I'm including him in this list because he is free and he is very good. And every single person who's playing my team should have the card in their collection. 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan, provides a ton of size and length and switchability. I really like the 90 stand driving dunk, 90 speed, 90 agility, 90 interior and perimeter, 90 block. He's just big, versatile, physical, long wingspan, super competitive defensively. A guy who can switch on to power forwards and even centers and get some contests. A solid high level rebounder, which is also really useful to have on the wing, crashing in and getting some of those defensive and offensive rebounds. Really good card all the way around. I like his jumper too. I don't think he's a liability as a shooter at all. And just like Vlade Divac, Curry escape updates the level that this card can get to pretty significantly. He is a really good card, and Elton Brand for free is just, you have to have him on the lineup. I don't know how you don't, in all honesty. Next up is Diamond Paulo Banchero as the backup power forward. He's a little bit undersized, I get it, but it was kind of either him or Kwame Brown, I felt like, in terms of the value options that I had. And I just think Paulo, he's got dropped in price so much, and he's still so good as a 6'10" power forward, going for less than 50,000 MT. In fact, I think he's going for even cheaper than that. I think he's less than 40K right now. Like, he's a really affordable card. He probably won't stay quite this cheap, but as of right now, he is literally less than 40,000 MT. And 90 speed, 88 3 ball, 96 driving dunk. Defensively, he's great. He's a high level finisher. The thing about the card is, yes, he's only got 6 hoffs. First of all, a lot of Paulos you'll see on the auction house have more than 6 hoffs. Second of all, he has the ability, just with gold badges, to get to every single badge in the game, and he's super complete, not to mention as a very smooth jump shot as well. He's got the size, speed, athletic ability, and even defensive versatility that you still want at a high level to power forward position, and he's so athletic. Plus, he's really easy to get a card with extra badges on, and he's a very good shooter with a great release as well, so he's a really high-level pick and popper. I have no issues at all with Paulo at the backup power forward position. I think he is a great piece for this team as well. And then the final player on the team is going to be Pink Diamond Kristaps Porzingis, who's going for about 140K-ish base is what I saw. might be going up again a little bit. So a lot of these cards are going to go up in price in a few days. Like I think a lot of people are going to watch this video in a week and they're gonna be like, these cards aren't this price anymore. Yeah, well, super packs drop the prices. So if super packs next week don't drop prices like they did this week, these cards are going to start to go back up. We'll see. If super packs do come out the same as they did last week, then these cards are going to continue to stay low, and they might even get lower because the supply is just going to get bigger. But Kristaps Porzingis, I know he's only 80 speed. He's 7'2" with a 7'6" wingspan. So he's one of the few guys in the game with the size to compete against Wemby. He's an elite level shooter at 93 3 ball, and he's not unathletic by any means. 90 stand dunk, 80 driving dunk. Not the greatest defender you've ever seen, but 88 strength is a lot better than Wemby's. He holds it down defensively on the interior. The wingspan is great. The height is great. And the jumper is money as well. Really, really good card. His 100 overall is obviously pretty much the best card in the game, but his pink diamond is still very, very good as well. And like I said, this team comes in at right about, I think, 945,000 MT, if I did the math correctly. Either way, it gives you a bit of leeway there for if cards are a little bit more expensive than I have them listed as. But I do think you want to get on getting some of these guys now while they're cheap, because there's no guarantee they're going to stay cheap. And the value you can get right now for 1 million MT is truly incredible. This is a team I would feel totally comfortable grinding Showdown with. 100%. You're only missing a few like elite level, like maybe a higher elite level power forward, and then like Wemby. And that's about all this team is really missing. You know what I mean? You grind to level 40, you get B. Roy, you got Austin Reeves from the Pro Pass. You throw Austin Reeves and B. Roy in this team, and you're literally missing Wemby. That's basically it. This is a great squad that can compete at an extremely high level. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.